Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the cellular tour. This will be an experiment like no other. First, there'll be some rules. No food or drinks in the shuttle, no electronic devices, and finally, you must be completely healthy. We will be shrinking down to size small enough to enter the cell. Let's get started. We are now floating inside of the body. We are coming up to a cell. The outside of the cell is covered in the cell membrane. This outer layer protects the organelles. We are now entering with this water molecule. Taking part in osmosis, we enter into the cytoplasm. This jelly-like substance keeps the organelles in place. Up ahead, we will start with the rough endoplasmic reticulum. There are many sacs in the cell. The difference from the rough ER and the smooth ER is that ribosomes cover the sacs to give it the rough look. The smooth ER also digests lipids, so we will travel through the interconnected tubes of the rough ER. Next, we will head to the vacuole. These cavities seem to be filled with only fluid, but really is the storage center for all food and waste of the cell. Mainly sugar is kept here, but some types of proteins or fats are also stored. Up next, the lysosome is in our sights. The organelle contains digestive enzymes to break down the food from the vacuoles. The food transports through both the smooth and rough ER, because the smooth ER will start to pre-digest the fats. Continuing through the rough ER, we start to near a mitochondria. This odd-looking organelle actually has two membranes to give it the zigzagging look. The mitochondria creates ATP from the energy digested from the lysosome we just visited. This ATP is used to keep all the functions of the cell going. The ribosome up ahead takes part in protein synthesis. Like photosynthesis, this organelle creates protein using the RNA from the nucleus. The RNA is like a blueprint from the protein using the ATP energy from the mitochondria. Protein can be used to create organelles or be broken down into energy. Coming up on the centrosome, this organelle makes microtubules used in other organelles. A microtubule is like a conveyor belt that make other organelles quite more efficient. Now coming up on one of the most important parts, the nucleus. Outside of the brain of the cell is the nuclear membrane. It protects the nucleus and all of the important DNA, RNA used for the cell. But inside this membrane is the center of all functions is located. Also, this is where all the DNA is found. These genes are used to recreate new cells and new organelles. Even farther inside the nucleus is the nucleolus. This small cavity contains strands of RNA to take part in a lot of cell functions. Our tour is nearly over, but we have one last organelle to visit, the Golgi body, which looks like a sack of pancakes. It does many things. It produces membranes used by the lysosomes, but it also packages proteins and carbs to export the cell, and this is our ticket home. See you next time on the cellular tour. If there are any questions, raise your hand and a rep will be happy to answer them. I hope to see you again.